Okay, guys, sorry about the lot, but today I'm going to go over some of the fishing stuff I use down here on the Brazos. These poppers and top water, I don't really use these too much, but out of the ones I have used, this one, little Hennen Baby Torpedo, nice little top water bait, works good. I've caught a few 2 or 3 pounders on them. And that little lipless right here, I've caught so many striper and bass on that, it's insane. I use that out in swift water. And believe it or not, these jerk baits are here. Got all 3 of these jerk baits down on the river. Real nice little, I like that one. Has that nice bass color to it. That one works alright. I've caught a few fish on all 3 of these. That one I don't use too much, but yeah, it works. And then out of these divers, that blue one right there and that pink one are 2 that I've caught a few fish on, but those 2 haven't caught anything on them. Now these jitterbugs, I've caught a few on this frog colored one and this solid black one. I've got a few. These are like $4 at Walmart. They're worth it, especially if you're fishing in ponds. These things are amazing. And there's just some little square bills that I've used. This is probably one of my more favorite ones. I've caught a few fish on it. Haven't really caught anything on those 2. Yeah. That's my hard plastic box. I just use these little Plano organizers. They're worth it. As you can see, that's an Eagle Claw organizer, but whatever. Got it for free. This is my soft plastics. Yes, I know there's a hard plastic in there. Don't bother me about that. And a spoon. But I got some of these Havoc Rage Craws. Use some pretty nice little trailers for jigs. And just a Texas rig 'em. That works alright. And everybody's favorite to use, the Green Pumpkin Senko. This one has the red flake in it. I do have some that don't have any flake in them, like that one. And then the black and maroon salamanders. Those work alright during the spring, I've heard. I haven't caught anything on those. These little white with red tail swim baits, these are awesome down in the current. You'll sit there and catch striper all day when it's cloudy or when the water's up. Have a ball. Or these little green and yellow ones, these catch some nice bass from what I've used. Now these little swim baits, these are those little power bait swim baits from Walmart. They're like $2.95 or $2.98 a pack. And I can't tell you how many fish I've caught on these. It's just fucking insane. Then I got my hooks, knife. Got this little rooster tail that I've found in my shed. Haven't tried it out yet. Has a little bit of paint missing off of it. No big deal. And that little crankbait. Haven't caught anything on that. Little pair of line clippers. And this little spoon. I found this on the river. And it's a nice little spoon. I don't know. I don't really use spoons too much, but from what I've seen, what I've fished, little I've fished with it, it has It works all right. Another one of those little Plano organizers. This holds all my crappie stuff. Got some of these smaller rooster tails. I got the yellow and white with the red head, the pink and purple. I got some white and black with the red head, and I got some solid yellow ones in there and stuff like that. Then I got these little bitty swim baits. I mean, they're about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Just a little jig head on there. I catch a bunch of striper and bluegill on these, and bass, and crappie. Same thing with these. These are the Bonehead Blazing Raisin jig body. The head's a Bonehead jig. Caught a few fish on those. And this is one of my favorites. My last one. It's on a Bonehead jig, and it's a Bonehead Monkey's Milk jig body. Those things, I've tore up crappie with those. It's insane. I also caught crappie on these little curly tails. These are awesome little. And then I got my minnow hooks for when I decide I want to fish with minnows. My bobbers, a couple little spins, little jig spinners. That's it for this crappie box. Nothing too fancy about it. And then my next box is my hooks and weights. And this is also my last box. But I got probably 20 of these 2-ounce weights in here. And oh my god, this thing probably weighs 5-10 pounds easily. With these 2-ounce bank sinkers. Got my little Eagle Claw hook remover, stringer, some little cheater bells. Then I got all my little smaller weights, another pair of clippers. I got a couple steel weights in there, some bullet weights, just a little. Oop, shit. Sorry, guys. I got some swivels. Got my perch hooks. Got all my treble hooks here. And then all my catfishing hooks. I prefer to use either these octopus hooks or some circle hooks. Work great. I like these because they set themselves. So these big old kale hooks. You can buy a pack of those kale